Losing someone you love changes everything. For me, it was my mom. I wasn't taking it well. And that's when a friend I'd known since my first year of uni days stepped in to try to help. And that meant her introducing me to a substance that she believed was going to help me relax. That's how many addictions start. It rarely ever starts with a dealer. Today, I want to talk about how the people you trust can unintentionally lead you down this path and why understanding this early is so important. Stick with me. This is the truth most people don't really talk about. Hey, Lightkeepers, welcome to the Recovered Addict. I am Sunmisola Olusi, and here we talk honestly about addiction, what it really feels like, what recovery is, and how families and friends can really help. Whether you're healing, you're helping, or you're trying to understand, you'll find real stories and real answers here. So let's get into it. I'd known this friend of mine since our 100 level days in the hostel, and she would smoke cigarettes and some other, minor things here and there. But I always advised her against it. So this time, after I lost my mom, she then introduced me to substance and taught me how to take them. She would even get them for me. Before I ever saw a dealer, I'd been on drugs for like, I say, a minimum of about a year to almost 2 years before I finally ever even saw one. And that's the key takeaway here. You never actually start with the dealer. Addiction often begins with somebody that is close to you, somebody that is familiar to you, and somebody you trust. That's what makes it so dangerous. It just sneaks in, disguises as help, comfort, fun, and even sometimes bonding. Now, about the dealers, many small-time sellers are just as clueless as the buyers. Most are just struggling, looking for ways to make money and survive. Some of them might even resort to using the substance. So if they knew the extent of it, they wouldn't have started. They'll just keep selling and making their money, right? The truth is, honestly, at some point, even I considered selling it because, there's a very high demand for it and people want it and they're willing to pay for it. That's a good business, right? But at that point, I didn't know the depth of it. I thought it was just something cool, fine, let's just chill out and it was okay. But now that I understand the depth of it, I totally frown at even, trying to make it available, selling it to people. And I would never advise anybody to go into it because you're literally destroying people's lives. Addiction is heavily influenced by your environment, celebrities, social media, and even music videos and movies can make substance use seem like it's a cool thing. When everyone around you is doing it, curiosity turns into action. I know people who started because they wanted to understand me or fit in, and even if I want them not to take it, because I usually do that all the time. If I see anybody that, takes a particular interest in a substance because I was using it, I always try to deter them from doing it. But it's like a rich man telling a poor man that money doesn't bring happiness. Let me see the money first. You already have yours. So it's the same thing. I'm telling you not to do something, but I'm doing it. So how are you going to listen to me? If it's as bad as I say, why am I still doing it, right? So it never really works. That's why it's crucial to understand that exposure often comes from familiar people. Friends, neighbors, lovers, siblings. These are people who normalize the behavior, making it seem harmless. Combine that with school parties, social media, and the risk multiplies. Awareness of these social pathways is essential. You have to recognize it before it becomes a pattern. Before we go on, you never know who this might help, so please give it a thumbs up, share it, and hit the subscribe button if you haven't already done that. Let's keep the light burning together. The truth is, addiction doesn't start with the dealer. It starts with trust and social influence. It starts with curiosity, vulnerability, and familiarity. Recognizing the early signs, sudden secrecy, curiosity turning into habit, changes in behavior is the first step towards protecting yourself or someone you care about. If you're watching this and you feel it resonated with you, awareness is your first defense. Understanding how it starts helps you see it coming and gives you the chance to make different choices. As long as there is demand, there will always be supply. Even if we eradicate every dealer, it will not solve the problem. We need to deal with the demand. Addiction is complex, but understanding the root is powerful. Thanks for watching the Recovered Addict. Remember, recovery isn't just for those who use, it's for everyone who's ever been touched by addiction. If this helped you, share it with another Lightkeeper. Hit the like and subscribe button so we keep the light burning one story at a time.